So I'm gonna animate this shot right now. So I'll also walk you through all the little tidbits of how I put the timing chart and all of that here when we do that. So I think we can start with this demo as well. And if you guys would have any questions of how it's going and if there's something which you don't understand, just let me know and I'll try and explain it as I go. Here I have drawn this little character. It's super generic, as you can see. It's not very groundbreaking in terms of the design of it, but even the acting that I'm going to animate right now, it's going to be very cartoony and very, your everyday cartoon sort of acting. But it's mostly because this is more to show you the approach and how I plan the shot, and not necessarily how to design the character, or what kind of animation, maybe it's realistic or something like that, we go for. So that's not to be considered. This is just to show you how I would approach a shot. All right, so here I have another dialogue, which I'm going to animate. So I'll just play out the dialogue first.
My name's Scott Squibbles. My friends call me Squishy.
So the dialogue is, my name's Scott Scribbles and my friends call me Squishy. So
My name's Scott Squibbles. My friends call me Squishy.
So hearing the dialogue, I already have an idea of what the character is like. He's very chirpy, he's very happy-go-lucky kind of a guy. And he's also a little funny, I'd say, because his pet name, like his friends call him Squishy. So it already generates some ideas, some images in my head. So if this is the shot that we receive, for example, this is the layout pose. So then I'll just quickly start animating. So what I'll do is just take the posing and what I'll do is I'll start doing the main keys. So let's say this key I'm going to use as is, for example. So I'll just mark it as a circle for now. I'm not bothering about the frame number at the moment. I'm just marking it as a key. And I'll just turn the volume down a little so it doesn't get too crazy. So now I'll just start adding more key drawings to it. As you can see, I'm not trying to be very precise with my lines. I'm just going very rough with it. And sometimes even deconstructing the character. If I turn off the light box, as you can see here, I'm really just focusing on getting the performance right now. So he starts with, my name is Scott Scribbles, right? So if that's an M, maybe I'll push his cheeks a little more. Something like that. For the body, yeah, I'll just make sure that he's leaning a little as he moves back. And I want him to raise his hands as he says, my name is Scott Scribbles, right? So at the beginning, his arms should be down here, I'd say, here somewhere. Currently, I'm only working with circles and basic shapes, not really worrying too much about the details. something like that. Right. So I'll just mark this as a key as well. Now we have two keys. We have this pose, and then we have this pose. Because my name's got scribbles. Now I'll just keep adding more drawings in the middle, but I'd say we'll go there later. I'll just block out the keys first.
Scott Squibbles. My name's Scott Squibbles.
Yeah. So when he says my name's got scribbles, I think I'll make him bend down a little. Something like that. Scribbles. Yeah, it says got scribbles. So I'll just try and add a mouth shape there. Just quickly roughing those ears in as well. About the arms, I think I'll go scribbles. I'll put those arms in a little. Maybe not so much. Like this, maybe. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, I think that could work. And I'd like to point this a little more in, like this. Maybe raise his elbow a little more. Let's do it. Yeah, something like that. So that's another key. That's it. So my name's got scribbles and my friends call me Squishy. So maybe for the final pose, I'll make him tilt his head a little. Like that. And maybe push his cheeks up a little. Because he's squishy, you know. So maybe I'll just push his cheeks up. And also use his little arms to push his cheeks up. Something like that. Squishy. Like that. Maybe a little more to the left. Okay, I think that's another key. So he says, my name's Scott Scribbles, and my friends call me Squishy. Maybe I'll just push his elbows up a bit more. And here as well, I think maybe I can tilt his head a little more. So instead of redrawing it, maybe I'll just rotate it a little, just for the sake of it. Yeah. That gives him more attitude, I think. I'll just raise his arm a little more, I think. All right, so now I'll just play whatever I have. There are a couple of drawings which I still couldn't get to, but let's see how it looks. Just set this is outside now. We'll play.
My name's Scott Squibbles. 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 My name's Scott Squibbles.
All right. So
Amazing work, man.
yeah, that was the little demo.